Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It did the thing. So we know we're good to go.
Yep.
Right. You love that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go. I'll put the mic up here. Show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 188 of the Shattered Soulstone season 16 preview, and we like it. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone2018. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, MP3 player, or real man phone. Yeah, I got mine right here, boys. I
Nice.
was looking, and then anyway. Today is November 25th, 2018, and this is your main man, Deadgreed. Today, I got like my second favorite type person with me coming to the land of electric cars and movie stars. It's Manlow.
We got some movie stars. We got some movie stars. Lots of electric cars. It's good to be here. Thanks, guys, for having me.
Yeah. Thought you forgot where Shattered Soulstone was at or something.
It's been busy times in LA. So finally back in action, and yeah, we got a little season 16 preview to talk about this episode,
Yeah.
and gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one, guys.
How was your week? How was your day in gaming?
You know, I got literally one day, maybe a day and a half this week to play, but having fun, and we got lucky that we got a little season 16 preview. We got a bunch of people in the Discord. Didn't have to power level much because we get like 300% XP. So anyway, had a blast, and seeing primals and doing good stuff. Little bit of farting around on the console and stuff like always. But what about you, man?
Oh, the red beam is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So, for those who don't know, the PTR came out, and we got on there, and it's season 16. So what happened was I download the PTR and I get on, and I'm like, what's going on? Couldn't figure it out. And then like I'm jumping back and forth between characters, and it's taking forever to log in.
Yep.
And I'm like, what is going on? I couldn't figure it out. And then like the only character I have available for season is a demon hunter, which I haven't played as demon hunter in like I don't know 6, 7 seasons. I don't even have
What are you, Shazam?
for a long time. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then so I was like trying to figure out what was, and then all of a sudden I seen the announcement, season 11 ending, and I was like, what? And it was like season 12 starts, then season 12 ends. Season
Right.
13, 14, 15, 16. I guess someone forgot that the last time they did a
Turn the
PTR,
dial.
they were like, so yeah. So yeah, they had to do a little catch up. It was fine.
Yes.
And so yeah. Anyway, we've been smashing on the PTR, and oh my god, it's fun. And I hope to God they keep it just like it is, because I doubt they do, but I'm telling you, it's because it's glorious.
It sure is. It absolutely
So
is.
harken back to an episode yonder.
Mhm.
I think it was Doug. If not Doug, somebody else. I don't remember.
I
Maybe
think
Doug.
we got to eat some shirts here or something. We got
No,
to eat some
no. Look,
hats.
listen, because I look. Hold on a minute. Look, they were like, "Hey, how come you come put like a beam on the ground when you get like a primal?" And I was like, "Hey, man, the freaking legendaries, they're not identified until like they go." You go to the Kane's book, or you right click them on your inventory
Look it
manually,
up.
and then that's when it does all the random rolls and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then somebody else on Discord was like, "Hey, they changed that, blah 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 blah," and then this, that, the other, blah 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 blah, blah. And then I did talk about it on the show a couple episodes later. But yeah, apparently now, when you're running through the map, you see this big giant red beam, just like the green one, only red.
Yep.
And it puts a pentagram on your mini map.
Oh yeah.
And just in case you don't know, if you get a green item and an orange item real close together, it looks like you got a primal, bro, but you really didn't.
No pentagram.
Well, no, it's no pentagram, but I'm just saying, you're
So
like,
that's good.
oh, red. Then you pick it up, and you're like, oh.
Mm.
And I've seen it twice now where I DE'd a primal and didn't know it was primal until after. I was like, oh, what? 15 forgot. So, oh, man, that thing was primal. Because, I don't know. Look, it's a 2,000% drop.
Mm-hmm.
So we get lots of. It won't happen on live because it's so much when you do a 90, like a 99, on PTR, your bag's full of legend of
Packed
legend,
full. Yeah.
and then you get about 5 packs of like set pieces. So there's like,
Uh-huh.
oh my god, you have to fill your inventory up about 6 different times and then go DE them. So I wasn't really paying as much attention as I normally would. So that won't happen on live. But yeah, I guess first world problems, right?
Yep.
But
Well,
anyway,
and the items have the red border around
they
them.
do have red border.
So
when
yeah, and like you say, you were in a hurry, but most
when you're
people
like click, 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 click,
right.
click.
Yeah,
But you won't be doing that on live. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the long and the short of my weekend game is I played PTR and we're having fun with it. I want to get into because some people probably don't know what the heck we're talking about here. So during BlizzCon, Nevalistis, see how I'm learning? See that?
Yes, there you go.
Nevalistis was on Rhykker stream and she said, "Hey, we got something good coming for 16." Which I'm not exactly sure why they didn't do a whole, "Hey, we're doing something," but okay. She put it on the little Rhykker, and you can watch a Rhykker's YouTube video, or you can go to Twitch and watch it on there. And she doesn't really give you any details, so I was like, oh, I wonder what the heck. I mean, she said something good, right? So, boom, season 16 is the season of the grandeur. What the heck is that, Manlow?
Well, what it is a not in the cube. You can use your jewelry slot for something else. Now you get a Ring of Royal Grandeur buff all the time. So you know you're like like Greed said. You in the PTR you have the vendor, that giant demon. What'd you call him? Captain Marshmallow or something?
No,
What's
his
that
name
guy?
is Dank Memes.
Dank Memes. He will sell you packs of all the sets. Well, that's great, but it's obviously cheatery. But basically, you find 3 pieces of a set, and all of a sudden the roar kicks in. You got a 4-piece set, even though you're still farming, which is just amazing. So we're gonna have a blast in and out of season. It looks like, because we just tested it non-seasonal in the PTR, and you get the same buff. So
Yeah,
that's
but
great.
on live it won't be that way.
It won't be
They're
that way.
just doing that for PTR because they're letting people test. They want
Right.
people
Right.
to
Okay.
test.
Good.
So
Understood.
on live it won't. Okay, unfortunately, the season of 16 is only for seasonal play. It is not for non-seasonal.
Yeah.
So none of this stuff, you will get none of this stuff if you do not play season 16.
So play the season. Yep. And we're
Um,
hoping to see a lot of people in this because it's going to be a real blast.
the first thing I seen when I seen the PTR notes come up is people were going, "Oh, lame! Ooh, I get a Ring of Royal Grandeur. Who cares?" People were upset about it or whatever. Maybe that's some Blizzard. Maybe that's some BlizzCon takeover upsetness,
Right. Right.
holdover, whatever you want to call it, right? But my immediate thought was, Oh, I could get rid of my I can get rid of my necklace
Yep.
and put on a Hellfire or put on
Traveler's
a
Pledge.
Compass, yeah, Traveler's Pledge and a Compass Rose, which
Yep.
means I can get rid of the Focus and Restraint, and the Traveler's Pledge gives me the same buff, so I can get rid of that, and then I can put on like a Convention of Elements, or I could put
Mm-hmm.
on some.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking at different rings, and for the Crusader, for specifically the Crusader, I could put on a Stone of Jordan. Now I know what you're thinking. Stone of Jordan. Why would you wear a Stone of Jordan? Because Stone of Jordan can give me 20 more holy damage, which is holy crap. That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a big time buff. I mean, that's a major league buff.
Yes.
And the it can roll an extra primary and only one secondary. That's a ring that can do that. So you could get like holy damage, attack speed, crit crit. You could. I
God
mean,
roll.
yeah, I mean, if you get that, you might want to run out and buy a large ticket real quick.
Yep.
But anyway, that's just one. So that's only that. So we know what the
Right.
theme
Right.
is,
Yes.
right? And that has a lot of implications. Um, I've already seen 4 builds that is not possible and will not be possible in any other season other than a season of the Grandeur. For example, I made a Zumasi's Fire Fat build that is not possible on live and will not be possible until season 16 comes up because the Zumasi's Fire Bat build traditionally wears um, well, it carries different skills, and in order to get away from those skills, uh, like I want to have a gargantuan, but I couldn't before. I could not have
Right.
the short man's finger, but now that I'm not wearing a Ring of Royal Grandeur, um, you know, I can wear the short man's finger, so that makes it possible for me to replace um, like Locust Swarm with the Gargantuan, which means I can get rid of Haunt, which means I can. It's just it really
Right.
it really diversifies the builds. However you say that word. Well, I'm already
Diversifies.
saying
Yes.
there's that one. I'm from the South, bro. Anyway, I'll just make shit up like Bush did. It's cool. Um.
Fool me once.
Anyway, it and I'm sure because I've only had this a couple days, so I'm sure that people are going to twist builds with this ring.
Yeah.
I'm liking it. I know some people are like, oh, Ring of Royal Grandeur, who cares? But I'm that's possibilities, and I like that. And even if you don't use it, who cares? It's still, I mean,
Well, like I
one
say,
less thing you got
it
to
lets
get.
you
Yeah,
have your 4 and 6 piece early. You
yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah. So I mean, it's power either way.
Right.
So well, anyway, so that's not the only thing. Season of Grandeur, that's going to
Yeah.
be the theme for the next season 16 coming up. We're also getting 5 additional armory tabs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uh, who who even asked for that? I mean, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Rona was like, I need more tabs. I currently don't use the 5 we
He's
have.
got lots of outfits. Yes.
But yeah, yeah, he's got like a tranny cooler outfit. He's got
Heels, no heels.
yeah,
Yes.
he's
He's
got
just,
heels,
it's a
no
wizard. He's got
heels.
a dress
Yeah,
on. So yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes he's got to go to the
He's
ball.
gonna kill.
Sometimes he's got to go to the grocery store. You can't wear those big
Exactly.
high heels while you're carrying the groceries. I
Uh-huh.
get it. He's got to have lots of. Sometimes he wants gold. Sometimes he, you know.
Well, no, that's the thing. Yeah, between the mastery sets, the gold find, groups, non-groups, progression, whatever, um, death breath build, and that'll be easier to do with the Rourke now as well. You can run multiple sets, so you won't be nerfed into the ground just trying to get your death breath build going.
Yeah,
The
which is
sages,
I'm okay with that. I'm not like, oh, what? I mean, it ain't something that I'm high
quality of life.
five
Yeah.
myself for, but yeah, it's cool. Thank you, Blizzard. So whatever. The next thing I think is cool. Greater Rift keys are now stored in your materials tab down there with your death breath and all that other stuff, which is cool.
Especially when you
Because
switch characters and you go, oh, my keys are in my inventory on my other guy, and it's like,
yeah, you
oh,
switch back and forth.
And
Or
your potion doesn't stay in your inventory.
how many times have we been fixing to run a Greater Rift, and what do we say? Hey, how many keys you got? And then everybody's got to leave the stone and go to their stupid stash and go open it up and go, oh, I have 3. And then we go, oh, well, I guess we'll be running keys, right? Like, so now you can just push the
Yeah,
button
we didn't want to
below.
stop after 3, right?
Yeah, yeah. So that'll help out. That's another quality of life.
Yep.
Um, do you know about the potions?
Yeah, the potion is great. As soon as you drop it in the slot, it disappears and basically, does it just go into collections or does it just
No,
stay in the slot? It stays in the slot, I
it's
guess.
stored in your toolbar.
Right.
It's
Right.
not stored in your bag anymore. So
Nice.
that's great because that frees up a. I mean, we always lost one permanent
Yep.
slot, so that's cool because now you can not have that in your bag. So that's another thing that's not even on the patch notes, by the way. That's brought to you right here by the Shattered Soulstone. So other people may not even know about that because it's not in the patch notes at all. Of course, we're talking about legendaries. Primal legendaries are marked with a big red beam as they drop, and they got a pentagram on the mini map.
And
But
the right.
I'll let Manlow talk about how you get your first
Exactly.
guaranteed
That's
primal
the thing.
legendary. That's right,
And
guaranteed,
and
guaranteed.
I believe when I started, I went right to 72. I went from 69 to 72 just because it gave me the choice. And and we'll talk about how OP everything is right now. But anyway, went to 72, and I could swear there was some type of noise. I didn't get to see the screen. I had my head turned or something, but I could swear that it somehow marked the fact that I was in a 70 plus GR solo, just like previously. You have to do a 70 plus solo, and once you do, you get, like Greed said, you get a guaranteed primal is going to hit the ground. I got a COE hit the
Whoa.
ground primal. I was like, thank you, usable item right now. Um, and basically, you get because that was the thing. It was like you couldn't even really tell unless you looked at some type of leaderboard progression or something. You couldn't even tell that you had done a 70 plus solo, and you hope to get a primal at some point. I don't think I have a primal for 15, but I haven't played 15 enough, season 15. But I
Even
don't have.
Diablo, bro.
I know I got a Diablo. So, like I say, so this gives you that initial oomph and a reason to go looking for more primals because if you get in Primal Rain, it's a lot of fun when somebody gets a really good usable primal and hopefully doesn't put or doesn't get stats that they don't like or something. But you know what I mean. It's still a great feeling. Now you can see it better. You can, it's one of those things that immediately you're going to go, oh, this is great. You won't have somebody in chat going, hey, you got a primal because we never knew. You never, we'd go to identify stuff and somebody would tell you got a primal because it just was, there was no magic. There was nothing to help you. And that is the true end game is having level 100 gems, having your primal start filling in your slots. So anyway, guaranteed is awesome. And I appreciate that greatly from Blizzard.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you got a COE on your guaranteed. I got a POS.
I feel, yes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just DE'd it immediately. I don't even remember what it was. It was
and,
some like something. It was like for a wizard or something. I was like, really?
and I forget who it was. Somebody gave me Primal Nemesis bracers, so that was kind of cool.
I do have 3 primal nemesis bracers. I've gotten 3 so far
Dude.
since
Well, I would put
primal.
different because I need fire and cold depending on my
Yeah,
build.
yeah,
So,
I have them set
but
up
I have
differently.
different sets
Yeah.
on my person all the time, so we can say who's running them, which is great. So,
Yeah.
oh, before I forget, if they haven't patched it because you can't have a pet, did they patch it where you can have a pet yet?
I have a pet.
Because remember the menus were messed up; you couldn't get pets. Um,
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. It's just BTR crap.
No, well, I was going to say, if you are going to play the PTR, I put, since I didn't need to use my Rourke, I put an Avarice Band in the cube. And then that way
Oh.
the gold gets picked up. I forget if it does potions.
If you
It's
make a
helpful.
new character, you can't have a pet. The tabs are disabled. It's just PTR.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. It's just,
they're
yeah.
disabled. And if you are playing non-season like we are on PTR, because you get the same buffs non-season, but that won't happen during the actual
During the
live.
action.
It's
Yeah,
only
yeah.
PTR. If you already had equipped one, then your pet's there. So,
Right. Okay. Cool.
and we wanted to test and push and have fun and uh, you know So we were like, why are we playing season? Because we actually played season for like the first day or so, and then we're like, why are we playing season? Makes no sense. Why are we doing this? And then we just like, hold on a minute, and we jumped back to the regular non-season play and just started
Right.
smashing.
Well, because we imported our characters and we had billions of
Yeah,
gold,
yeah,
all our
yeah.
stuff and
All this
keys and
kind
everything.
of,
Yeah, yeah.
like I said, we just wanted to test it. It was fun. So,
Right. It's really good.
let's see. So, what what is going on is there is a lot of buffs. This is a
Yes.
whole buffet. This is
It is
this is like
serious. Yeah.
freaking Western. This is ridiculous. I
It
mean,
is.
this is like one of those Chinese restaurants. You just keep going back and getting more. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so anyway, Legacy of Nightmares set bonus increase from 100% per legendary ancient that you have to 500. So that's a 5 times multiplier. Um, although I don't think it's enough, honestly, in my
Oh,
opinion. I tried a Spirit Barrage Witch Doctor.
you did. Okay. No.
It's
Mm.
not enough. It's just not enough. I mean, I get it. They multiplied it by 5, but I almost think they should have multiplied it. Should have been 1,000%.
Yeah.
I mean, to make it viable,
Well, yeah. Yeah.
especially if they're gonna do these other buffs, like whoo, the Barbarian. Whoo, you want to take the Barbarian? Cause whoo.
Oh yeah, barbarians are great. We had who did we have in the party? Anyway, we had somebody in the party that was doing my old spin to win, and he would just I couldn't keep up. He was killing things so fast I couldn't get there. I was playing a demon hunter if I remember right, and just having a blast. And then and we were doing some witch doctors for a bit. So it's good. It's really good. And yeah, it's sick. The amount of you probably have percentages there, but it's
Oh, I can
it's
do it.
so
I thought you were
strong.
gonna. My bad.
Oh no.
No, the Rhykker 6-piece bonus got increased from the current is 2,800 and it's going to 7,000% damage. So that's what
It is
the Immortal
crazy.
Kings uh, is going from 1,500 to 4,000%. The Might of Earth, which is the earthquake,
Hmm.
which is yeah, destroy your wrist build as I call it.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, it's anyway, it's going from 5,600 to 20,000. Yeah,
Yeah.
20,000%.
Yeah.
If I hurt myself really bad playing that several
Yeah.
seasons
Well, it's
ago.
because it's the leap and then the hit and then you got to do your movement and it's just
It's so
it.
much pounding the keyboard. I jacked
Yes.
myself up. I love that build. I love the leap. I love like he just jumps over.
Yeah.
The one thing that's hilarious is you can jump over walls unless there's a door that's closed, and then you can't jump over the wall. So
Right. Right. I've done that before. I've run up to the wall. It's like
it's
what
like
total barbarian move.
it's he goes "Hey," and then you go, oh, there's a door, and then you start looking around the map, oh, over there, and then you go knock the door open, and then you jump over the wall. It's like, oh, come on, guys. It's what do they call that, suspense of disbelief.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, Might of the Earth getting the big boy buff. Jesus, 20K.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you, an impaled demon hunter now? Jesus, that's ridiculous. Anyway, Wrath of the Waste, the spin to win, going from 3,000 to 10,000, and that's the Barbarian. All 4 sets on the Barbarian getting buffed like a champ. The Crusaders getting some buffs. Thorns of the Evoker, which isn't it like isn't the Thorn set that everybody runs? Isn't it like a LON anyway? Because doesn't everybody do LON bombardment?
There is a good chunk of that. Yes. Yes. Correct.
Well, maybe they'll fix it with this, right? Because they're increasing the 2-set bonus from 140 to 350, and then they're also increasing the 6-piece bonus from
5400. Yeah.
5,400 to 15,000.
Whoa.
Jesus, so might be some Thorns Crusaders running around. That is crazy.
I mean, basically, most everything except for a cons is getting like a 3 to 4 times bonus. I mean, this is
Yeah,
just
WTF,
it's
Blizzard.
so good.
What did we just take a survey of all the characters that Greed plays and we don't buff that? Is that what we're doing here?
That's probably it.
We're buffing all every class I play except for what I play. Is that what we're doing here? Roland's Legacy. Something Greed doesn't play. Let's buff that.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Blizzard. Woohoo! First Immortals, then Noah Khan's buff. So anyway, Roland's Legacy, 4 set bonus getting pushed from 3,300 to 13,000.
Yep.
The 6 piece getting pushed from 50% increased tax speed to 75%. So that's gonna be that crazy Hammerden, right? Is that what they?
Well, no, Seeker's getting the blessed hammer damage. Look at the next one.
Yeah, I know. 12,000.
Oh man,
2,000 to
and
12,000.
that's a fun build. That hurts the hands a little bit too, but that is a fun little build.
The Demon Hunter, and like we said, Crusader. Noah Khan's love. What? Y'all ain't got no Khan Crusader?
Oh.
I I'm like, how you buff the only thing? How you don't buff the only thing I play?
Well, they want people to play the other sets, and that's a definitely will get. I mean, I'm going to do that Seeker of Light. I loved that back in the day. It just wasn't strong enough, but now obviously it'll be great.
Yeah, but let's keep a Khan's great again.
Make a cons great again.
Make a Khan's great again.
We're getting you a shirt.
Some hat or something. I mean, come on. Wyatt, why? Look at, it's not too late. You can still buff it. Just give me like a 5 times multiplier like everybody else got,
Yep.
or 6. I mean, whatever. I'll go with 4 times. I'll go with that. Anyway, hey, yeah. Demon Hunter, the Marauder getting a bump from on the 6 piece bonus from 3,000 to 12,000%, which is,
Ooh.
yeah, for that. And then the Unhallowed Essence is getting. Hold on, just a minute now. I know y'all gonna have to laugh on this one because they going from 100% to 350%, and that is per point of discipline you have. Oh my God, that is so. That is
Yeah.
I don't know the math on that.
Well, I mean, and you could go, hey, I'll just keep putting more discipline, re-rolling, stuff. Oh man.
Well, there's a maximum amount of
Yeah.
discipline you can possibly have, but I mean, oh my God, that's so
It'll
much.
be worth it.
That's a
Yes.
huge freaking buff. And they got that in Natalia set going from
Right.
3,500 to 14,000, which makes the N64 build ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I topped that one out too, and I just kind of had to fall away because it was, I had primals and everything, and it was just like I
Yeah, it
can't
just
keep
wasn't
up.
doing it.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
right.
keep up.
So here's another class getting all 4 of their builds completely buffed.
Well, I mean, they needed it.
Shadow Metal didn't need it. Come on,
Well,
that's just ridiculous. Yeah,
Demon
and the
Hunters
Shadow
are
Meadows gets a 2 and a 6 piece bonus set. The 2's going
yes,
from 12. These are all just big numbers. They're basically 6 timing these. I mean,
right.
the 2 set bonus going from 1,200 to 6,000. The 6
Yep.
piece bonus going from 50,000 to 75,000% more damage. Like, and they can buff the Akan. Monk, again, for all 4 sets of the Monk, all of them. The the Raymond of 1,000 Storms is getting like the 2, the 6. They're getting 2. They're getting 2 bonuses to their 6 piece.
Oh, right, yeah. What is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, 13,000 to 60,000 on Dashing Strike and on the Spirit Generator.
yeah, and the generator to 6,000.
Oh, they 1,300 to 6,000. Yeah, so still
Yeah,
like 4 times. Yep.
plus their 2 set bonus is getting bumped from 100 to 400%. The Monkey King Garb going from 1,000 to 1,500. That's like a low. That's very.
Yeah, but that's a good set. That's what I'm running next season. So that's gonna be fine.
The in a mantra from 150 to 1500, which is a 10 times multiplier.
Yes, it is. Whoa.
Wow, that's
But I
a
mean, but
major.
but but who ran Innas? I mean, I kept the Innas pieces for seasons after season, and I never touched it ever.
What's the other seasons? I don't even know. What does that even do? The other set, the other
And
monk set.
Oleanas,
Yeah, what the heck is that? I don't monk.
that's the
Sorry.
that must be the seven. No, the Raymond is seven-sided strike. That's got dashing strike. It might be the seven-sided.
Hmm. Anyway, it's going from 2100 to 9K. What I don't monk. Sorry guys.
I'm checking it right now.
Now here we go again. Necromancer.
That's seven-sided. Yeah, seven-sided.
Necromancer's only getting one buff. Do we just take a survey of how many? What does Greed play? What is Greed like? Necromancers and Crusaders. Let's don't buff that.
Uh-uh.
So the Traggle Avagar getting a bump from 3300 to 3800 doesn't matter. Nobody's playing that.
No.
Sorry, Blizzard, we're not playing that. Witch Doctor,
Yes.
Spirit of a Cure going from 4500 to 9K. And you can make a pretty decent fire bat build for that, or like I seen a Spider Queen build, but I was like, no, thank you.
I kept trying to attack the pets though. I wasn't used to. I was playing that one, and I was like, "What is that? Kill it!" Wait, that's
Oh,
mine.
kill the spider. That's yours. Helltooth Harness getting a big bump, 1500 to 3000 on the 2 set, and then the 6 set is going from 4400 to 9000. And I know we're going over all these numbers. Everything's getting a big bump.
Yep.
So, Helltooth Gargantuan is going to be another big. They're going to
Yep.
get. They're going to get the big boost. On top of the leaderboard though, just straight nose hooking and smashing. Is the Jade Harvester. Oh my God, did they bump this? They went. This is in my opinion, this is the most ridiculous buff
Yeah.
in the game so far. Now I don't know. Don't play everything. I don't do the wizard. I don't do the monk. So maybe somebody else got a ridiculous buff. But the Jade Harvester, the 2 set bonus, usually does 560 seconds of damage for your. I think it's haunt, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it does 3,500 seconds of damage, all in the same time. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. That is such a That is a 3,000% upgrade. I don't even know how many times that is. I'd have to do some math.
Just
I
vaporize everything. Yeah.
I have no idea how much that is. That's not even everything they did. Then their 6 piece, it goes from 1,650 seconds to 10,000 seconds. Again, I would have to do the math to know how many times multiplier that is. That's
Yeah.
like 8 times, seven
Six,
times
six or
multiplier.
seven times. Yes,
Yeah, six
exactly.
times multiplier. Jesus.
Yeah. That's just crushing. Yeah, we got to try
Uh,
that one too.
and almost all 1,000 people on the leaderboard on PTR are playing Shade. I'm telling you that right now. I didn't build one because I don't personally like the. I don't like the set, but I haven't run it in a long time, so maybe I'll set one up before the PTR goes away and just try it. Because
Yeah,
why
I'm
not?
definitely
I mean,
definitely gonna
Jesus
do it.
Christ,
Yeah.
they they buffed it by like 85,000% or something. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
The Zumasi Hunt getting a big bump, 5,500 to 15,000.
Yep.
So again, if you can put a Gargantuan in that build right there, your Gargantuan will be hitting 15,000% harder, which
Man.
is, oh my God.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's powerful. I've cleared a 99 so far, and I don't have very much gear, and hardly no augments, and yeah, I'm
Yeah.
having fun with it, which is
Good.
the wizard. Big bumps on the wizard too. Of course, they only did 3 sets of the wizard. I do a Talrasha element, which is I think that's what Rona's doing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Tal? He seems to really like that. They went from 750 to 3,000%, and I think he's cleared like a 115 so far with that in a ridiculous fashion.
Yep, 288 on the leaderboard. I think at 113, but yes. Good enough.
Either way, yeah, it was a lot. DMO got a bump, 3,800 to 8,500% on the 6-piece, and Veers got a 6-piece bonus increase from 50% bonus damage to 100%. So they're doubling it. They J. Wilson the Veers.
Yeah. And those are good already, so that's great.
Yeah. I know that we just went over a bunch of numbers, and what I could have done was I could have pulled each character up and told you exactly what each thing correlated to, but I just wanted to go over the numbers because these numbers and these numbers are not final. This is PTR, so they can change. And what Blizzard said was they wanted people to try to break stuff.
Exactly.
Because they want to get in there and see if this stuff is going to be just completely ridiculous or what. It seems like all the top builds did not get a buff. What it seems to me.
Right.
I mean, just happen to be my two favorite builds didn't get a buff.
Well, now we're gonna have new favorite builds, so it's just fine.
Yeah, no, look. I'm having fun with the Witch Doctor. I might go back to the Witch Doctor. I'm really feeling that Zumasi Haunt. I know you were saying you might do.
Yeah, I want to do both those haunt builds.
Yeah, and but yeah, I might try that Jade Harvester. Might be my new favorite. But yeah, that's the skinny on the PTR. It's just got a bunch of buffs, and and I know it. I love power and all that stuff, and I know people are like, oh, I don't power creep, blah blah blah. But honestly, the Ring of Royal Grandeur and the quality of life changes is right up my alley. Also, and that Ring of Royal Grandeur, because we got the season themes and that was cool because Season of the Greed, who don't like that.
True.
And where you get the double goblins who don't like double goblins. And then next one was like, what we're in now, which is like, hey, you get an extra bag when you do bounties, which is it's okay.
It's fine, but
I'd rather have something like that though, because I was really racking my brain, like trying to what else could they do? Like, are they gonna do double XP? Like, Jesus Christ, they can't. Don't do double XP, Blizzard, please. Seriously, don't, because we have 3 times multiplier. We have 300% on the
PTR. Yeah,
on the PTR. It is
so much
oh my
flashing
gosh,
paragons and levels.
it is so ridiculous.
Like I said, we didn't need a power level. We just leveled up just playing together, and all of a sudden we were 70, and then we were like 300 or 400 paragons the first night. It was like, wow.
I got a confession on that. I was wearing a 103 Gem of Ease.
Nice.
So you might have leveled a little faster than what you might have leveled if you
That's pretty cool, yeah, man.
I mean, you get 5650 per kill with that gem. So that's how, because like when you jumped on, I was like, hey, I'll level you real quick, and then plus we're in a T6, so
we were.
You might have leveled a little faster than what some other people in PTR leveled, bro.
True.
I'd been the gym.
I've got the sugar daddy,
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. Your friends come on and you hit them up. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. And today, I was messing around more today. I hit 1812 in Paragon.
Wow.
I put a screenshot of the 1812 in the Discord, bro.
1812, baby.
Yeah, it was cool because it's like it says your name, says like says your clan name, like Shatter Soulstone, or whatever, Shatter, or what is it? So S-Cast, whatever the heck our clan name is.
Yep.
What a plug for the clan. Anyway, it says your clan name, and then it says like Deadgreed, and then below it says 1812. I was like, I gotta get a screenshot of that.
That's great, man.
Yeah, because I may never be 1812 because I might jump over 1812. I might be like, because I'm 18 and some chain like 1806 on live, and after season rollover, I'm gonna be probably well over that. So I'll probably
Way
never see.
past.
Well, so it was cool that I got a screenshot of
Yeah,
it anyway. I like that, so it was cool.
that's
Right.
good. Man. Yep.
All right, we got a goodie bag.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So you want to tell these fine folks how to get a goodie bag?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, first you want to make sure you listen to the questions last show, and we're going to do them again this show. And you want to go ahead and send an email on in. We'll have all that information down at the end. And and we've got 6 questions. One's bonus, so you got to make sure you get 5 questions right. So do your research. So we'll do question 1 here. Did you want me to do questions, or you want to do questions?
We go back and forth anyway. What do you want to do?
Okay, cool. I'll start. I'll do odds and you do evens. So, what is the name of the only female lesser evil? That one actually has been touched on a bit. So most folks probably will pull that one right out. But anyway, go ahead with number 2.
Female lesser evil. Sweet.
There you go.
Question 2. What was Captain Rumford's, hope I said that right, Jen,
That's fine.
occupation before he became a captain?
I'm sure it was a lieutenant, because lieutenant's before captain, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends on what. It depends on what branch of service you in, bro.
That is true. That is true. All right, number 3. What is the name? Yep. So that sometimes it's lieutenant, but it's not. That's not the answer, people.
That's not the answer. Don't write lieutenant.
Yeah, just joking. Bro. Just joking. So number 3. What is the name of King Leoric's wife, besides Dead?
Yeah. Question 4. What is the name of the item named after a vendor in Act 2? Man, there's a lot of vendors in Act 2, bro.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of vendors. I was in Act 2, like running around the other day. Man, there's a vendor over there. There's a vendor up there.
Yeah, they're around the corner. Yep.
Yeah, dude sells like dye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, there's a lot of vendors, man. That's a lot of possibilities.
You might have to make a spreadsheet and just start filling it in.
Might have to hook it up, or you might have to listen to Jen's podcast. Either way, one of those.
That's a good idea. We're going to
anyway.
talk about that too. All right, number 5. What is the name of New Tristram's mayor? Again, bookofgen.net will help you with this one.
Yeah. All right, question 6. Who is Greed's second favorite person? Dang, if you get that wrong.
There's a hint on your screen right now if you're on YouTube. So that is awesome.
Look, there could be. Look, you might have to have a spreadsheet for that one too. There's a lot of possibilities for that right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, 5. You gotta have 5 correct answers, which means you could miss one. This ain't Jeopardy, yo. You can miss one.
Yep.
So yeah. As of today, Deadgreed is entered into the contest, and maybe you're entered in the contest too. But Vesper is not here, and I'm sure Vesperio has your email, and you are entered, and you have sent it in, and hopefully we'll get around to doing those. But look, listen to Jen's Lore Corner. You could win a goodie bag.
Yep.
It's bookofgen.net. All right, Jen's Lore Corner. So you want to check that out.
Speaking of Jen, she has been busy again, and she's got another episode 8, Rondal, like the locket, and Marta. Rondal and Marta, episode 8 of Jen's Lore Corner, bookofgen.net. You gotta get a listen.
Like a love story or something.
I know. This is. I can't wait to hear it. I'm going to be back in the car tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be like, let me listen to my podcasts.
Yeah, Book of Jen.
Oh,
check that out. Yeah,
it's great.
Sounds great. She does such a good job too. Give her a internet high five for that.
Totally.
So other than D3, bro, other media, man. Because I don't think we have any. We don't have any tweets, right?
Nope, no tweets. I mean, not since the last show.
Unfortunately, Haggai did not scare the crap out of me with a tweet this week. You see that?
what was great when the notes came out and the PTR went live, we did get Doug in the Discord
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
live from his motorcycle.
yeah. He
Which
was on a motorcycle,
we,
bro.
we were joking. Was you or Rona was like, "What are you on a motorcycle?" I was like, "Yeah."
Me? Yeah, bro.
Oh, God, it was funny. Uh,
I thought he
what
said he
about
really was on a motorcycle. Oh,
right?
I was laughing so hard. That was
But
thank you, Doug.
Doug was great to hear from. So good, so good. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. But yeah, no, yeah, doing like say a little bit of console stuff. I'm itching, physically itching, to play some No Man's Sky with you and Ritzy. We gotta see some of this new content. We were just talking about new content for stuff, and Wilson, but there isn't any. But No Man's is legit blowing it up. So that I want to get back to. But yeah, just been playing on the console a little bit of Destiny, to Forsaken, which is still a lot of fun with my clan. So anyway, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's super cheap right now.
Yeah. Man, I was it's been a week.
Yeah,
It's like kind of a messed up week this week. Fortunately, Grandpa
yeah,
Gree passed away, so I went to
man,
his funeral.
yeah,
What a dude that was, man. I mean, look what he did, gave me. He gave y'all me.
yep,
So I'm like, dang, But much respect to my
yeah,
grandfather.
yeah, big time.
Man, I can't even tell you. I lived with him my whole life, basically. Well, I can't say my whole life because we don't know how long that is for right now. But I grew up there. When I was a kid, I stayed with my grandparents. My grandpa basically raised me. I remember riding in the car with him and counting when I was in kindergarten or even younger. Uh, I used to get his cash register every day and dump it in the floor and count it all out. And I couldn't count that high when I was super little, so I used to stack the money in stacks. Yeah, you do it like
Oh,
10 pennies,
yeah,
10 rows, and I mean that's how I learned math. That's
yeah.
how I learned back because I would stack them all up, the quarters, the nickels, the dimes. He would take the paper. Oh no, he wouldn't let me count the paper, but
Oh,
he was cool with the coins. I mean, come on, he ran a
he's
greenhouse.
Grandpa Greed. He's the
Yeah,
grandpa
yeah,
of the.
yeah.
Come on,
So I used to get in the carpet and just dump all it. I used to do it on my grandma's table, but she put the she put the hurt jerk on that one, and I had to do it on the carpet because I was apparently she, she didn't like me counting the money on the table because money's dirty, I guess, whatever. But
Oh,
so yeah, I used to do it on the
yes,
carpet
yeah.
in the because they had the kitchen carpet,
Oh, neat.
which was like that little bitty
Super cool.
short.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I used to dump the and that's how I learned like multiplication, everything. That's how I
Yeah.
learned math basically, and
Yeah.
that's where I started my love for money right there in that kitchen floor. And yeah,
When he
it's
pictures agreed with his butt in the air with stacks of
uh,
pennies.
I'm telling you, I used to just have like columns. I used to set columns up and just
Uh,
I'd be like, this is $1, that's $2. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I used to stack, and I used to tell him every day like how much change he had so he could write it down for a steal. And then I worked there ever since I could ever remember. I remember I have memories so far back. I couldn't tell you how old I was, but he had built a special box for me to stand on because I was too short to reach. You know how it is when you're a little kid. I couldn't reach the bench, and I've been in that greenhouse recently, and the bench was like, well, I'm like, dude, I gotta bend over to get to that. Like, yeah, I mean, because you're like, oh dang, I can't even believe. So I have memories of me standing on that box, and what I used to do is I had like a little plastic, uh, like a piece of a notebook, but it was like a plastic, and he used to dump the dirt because I couldn't pick the dirt up, big bags of dirt. So I used to dump the big dirt there. And you had the flats where you're gonna plant the plants,
Yep.
and I would take
Put a
the
little
dirt
bit
and
of
I'd
each one.
and I'd I'd rake it. I'd rake the dirt flat, so fill the flat. I mean, like to be honest, now that I think about it, because I'm older now, but that was probably highly annoying. I guess my grandfather probably could have just done it and got it over with.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He always let me work in there,
Yeah.
and he originally he paid me a nickel a flat. But then by the time I was in first grade, he had me on salary because, like, you know me, and I had like this. I had built these devices where I could fill up like 8 knives at a time. Like,
yeah, buddy.
I mean, come on, nickel a flat. I'm starting to. So he had to put me on salary eventually because I had all kinds of other jobs too, like watering and
Nice.
yeah, he was honestly, and I know everybody would say this about the grandfather when he passed away, but honestly, I never heard my grandfather say a bad word, which is highly amazing because he raised me, and I was a complete terror, and I know I deserved a lot more. I deserved a lot more punishment than what they doled out to me. I totaled my grandpa's brand new Cadillac when it still had the paper tag on it, and no, that's when I was a little kid.
Oh.
And I know what you're thinking, like, how you total a car? Well, we were gonna play Evil Knievel, and um, me and my brothers got together, and because I was the lightest one, I wasn't the youngest, but I was the lightest one. So they figured it would be better if I jumped the Cadillac with the four wheeler because I'm light. I weigh less than everybody else, so the four wheeler would get more.
Wow.
I don't know where our physics. We weren't up to par on physics back then.
Right.
So I went up the hill and I floored the four wheeler and went through all four gears. And I hit that ramp. I didn't clear the Cadillac.
Oh.
My back wheels of the four wheeler went through the back glass of the Cadillac, and my front came down and caved the whole top into the Cadillac. I bent the doors of the Cadillac.
Oof.
Yeah, it was total. It was totaled completely. So yeah,
Man.
imagine you're I don't know. He must have been around in his 50s or whatever age he was. Um, imagine you're a 50-year-old man and you've worked your whole life and all you've ever wanted to buy was a Cadillac. And you finally get that brand new champagne colored Cadillac in your garage, in your driveway. And yeah.
Yep.
Can't believe you didn't murder me. Anyway,
Yeah, I would have cut you up in little pieces.
Like I said, I never heard him say a bad word. Like,
Nice.
He was, you wouldn't find a single person that would ever have anything bad to say about that guy, which is, I mean, he's, you know, old, 90, over 90, 93. But, you know, if you live 93 years old, 93 years, and you don't got a person to say nothing bad about you, that can just be, I mean, that's saying something.
That's huge, man. That is really huge. Yep.
Anyway, I miss him a whole bunch, man. My whole life, you know, I always had him, so it was just a great. Anyway, I had his funeral, and it was a great service.
Good.
And so, shout out to Grandpa Greed. What a guy.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Something else.
But anyway, I hate to. But yeah, so that's kind of like my week was kind of little. I mean, I get it. I'm not like. I mean, I'm gonna miss him. That's for sure. I'm not like just, ready to fall over. I mean, like say
he had a long life. You got to see him many times. It was always great when you came back. You're like, I saw Grandpa Greed. I'm like, no way. That's the coolest, man.
Yeah, so we got to spend some. I mean, come on. I seen it for 42 years. So, I mean, 42 years and your grandpa's still around. I mean, come on, that's crazy. Like most people lose their grandpa when they're young or whatever, Yeah. So I had a lot of time with him, and it's a sad event. I'm not super. I mean, I don't know. What do you say? You're not. I'm not super sad about it. I mean, I know. Look, I know that if only one man on the planet could get into heaven, that's him right there. I promise you that, because that dude was. It won't be me. I'll tell you that.
No, not so much. We'll have to.
Anyway,
We'll find a couple of
anyway,
good things to say about you.
yeah, maybe. But yeah, it just like I said, I'll miss him a bunch, but
Yes, sir.
that's the cycle of life. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
I found myself extremely fortunate to had him because if it wouldn't have been for my grandfather, we would have been in probably foster care, and you're real familiar with that. I'm sure you're a great foster dad, but not a lot are, unfortunately.
Exactly.
So
That's why we got foster kids out there.
yeah, anyway, I don't want to go on forever. Um, but yeah, so that was my week. So I
Yeah.
had PTR and unfortunately my grandfather, and a lot of the people in the community threw messages on Discord. So I just want to say thanks, guys, because I mean, like I said, I wasn't like about to fall over or nothing. I mean, I know what it was,
Sure.
because you see the writing on the wall. So I was kind of prepared for it. I mean, and like I was just happy about it, but you get what I'm saying. I need to
Yep.
get off of there. Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
It's all good.
so that was that. Lost a legend,
Yes, sir.
that's for sure. But anyway, you have any other media?
No, no. Just catching little TV shows here and there. You got any new shows?
Man, Shazam was telling me, man, yeah, you gotta check that Jeopardy out on Netflix, and because we go back and forth about stuff on Netflix, and so I was checking the Jeopardy out, and I got into Battle of the Decades and oh my god, dude, Jennings, brother,
Yeah.
whoo, that dude is such a beast.
Mhm.
What a what a guy. If you don't know who Ken Jennings is, I don't know what
I
you've been
remember
like.
he was tearing it up back when we were kids. Yeah.
There was several really good guys, but he was uh, dang. Um, I just was watching him uh, just tear through the categories like crazy, like dang, really good. And I like trivia shows, and Jeopardy's not a bad show. So,
That's fun.
and unfortunately, I've watched all the Jeopardy now, so I got to find something else. They
You
need to
move
make
on
more
to
gold. They need to make more gold shows.
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah, true, true.
I mean, two things. One, you make more content for me to see, and two, you get gold. So like, come on. I've done eat up all the gold making shows. So
Yep.
gold. What do you call that? Gold farming.
Painting for gold,
Okay, I guess you don't call it gold farming, right? Gold prospecting, right? Gold
prospecting. There
prospecting.
you go. Yep, exact prospector.
Yeah, they don't call it farming.
Yeah,
Prospect. Anyway,
it's
whatever the
farming in
term.
WoW.
Yeah.
Chinese. Anyway, sorry.
But anyway, hey guys, hit us up
Yes.
at show at shatteredsoulstone.com for that contest with your answers to our questions for a possible chance at the goodie bag. And if you already sent one, cool. You
Yeah.
probably entered.
Thank you.
We will get to it.
Yep.
You're gonna have plenty of time. You're not gonna lose out if you've sent it already. Sweet. Thank you very much. With that,
Yeah. Did we
I'll
have
tell.
opening and closing days on that? Obviously, it opened, last week or whenever week before when
It's
you had the
going on
question,
now.
and then we're not
Yeah,
closing it until we announce a close. So keep
yeah,
on sending
later.
it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really go over that, so, but yeah,
Yeah.
later. Just
Cool.
just send them in.
Yes.
We're still open. I want to give everybody plenty of chances to get the goodie bag.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm the only one, so y'all send it in. And like I said, I don't have control of the show email, so
That's what.
maybe Vesper's got your email. It's cool. Anyway, I'll tell everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for the well wishes, and I will see y'all next episode.
Great, great. Thanks, guys. I'll go ahead and close the show. You've been listening to episode 188 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Miss an episode? You can find the show blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a patron today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game. Our in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone, are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook pages as well as on the Shattered Soulstone website. This show is powered by you, the listener. Send in your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show Twitter @ShatteredStone, Vespers @Westvertilio1189, Greeds @Deadgreed1812, and I'm @Manlow. You can find the show Facebook page at facebook.com/ShatteredSoulstone and Westvertilio at facebook.com/Westvertilio1189. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us here at Shattered Soulstone, over 187 episodes for your listening pleasure.
Dawnforge.
Dawnforge. Love them.
Yeah.